Hey, what is going on, guys? This is Edinson Abrigo again. Thank you so much for tuning in. And today we're gonna do a chess workup. One of my favorite days, chess day. Hopefully, you guys are doing well. And thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for the views. Thank you so much for the comment. Thank you so much for the likes. And you know how it is, guys. Well, we're gonna start doing presses. Of course, we're gonna start doing the incline chest press, Bible press, or whatever you guys want to call it. I like this exercise a lot because I can really see or I can really feel my upper chest contracting and contracting those fibers that I have over there. So I really like this exercise a lot. This is my favorite one, especially for the upper chest. Right after that, we're gonna be doing some incline flies press from incline flies. You will see that, and then I will hit the chest press machine. Unfortunately, the one that I was using was already occupied by another person. So I don't want to interrupt there. I didn't want to interrupt his workout, so I prefer to use another machine, which is one that I don't really like, but at least I try. It's feel kind of strange. You guys will see. I didn't like the exercise a lot, so I was just trying to push it as hard as I can. And finally, we were doing some flies with the cables, which is another exercise that I really like a lot, especially for the chest. You guys will see. All right, well, what can I tell you guys today? I hope each one of you, as always, are doing fine, chasing your dreams, working towards that career, that goal, and you know what it is. You know what it is. I do apologize. I do apologize in advance if you guys uh hear me drinking some coffee right now. So I apologize for that. And yeah, guys, I mean, Um, I hope you guys are working towards your goals, guys. Because I'm gonna be turning 16 this coming Thursday, July 16. No, I'm gonna be turning 26 this coming July 16. And hey, man, it's kind of crazy that I will be turning 26 already. And it is crazy how the time pass flying. You know what I mean? And I've been so reflective these past days where I can say that I've been wasting so much time on the social media, especially internet, you know what I mean? Down scrolling and stuff like that. And that's another thing that I will stop doing, because I'm gonna be turning 26 and I haven't achieved what I really want in life. What I mean is that I really want to achieve those goals that I have writing on my call on my board. And in order to achieve that, I gotta work hard, man. I don't have to feel tired at all. I gotta be working twice as hard as I was doing before. Because I'm so young, that's for sure, but I'm getting older at the same time. So I don't want to hit 30 years old and looking back and regret what I was doing. You know what I mean? Because one of the main goals that I have right now in my life is to grow up the YouTube channel and be another person in the fitness community. So, as someone who can relate to someone who can express or say that there's another type of content out there, you know what I mean? And yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to achieve. Not because of the YouTube channel as well, but because I really want to reach people, I really want them to see how I train without headphones, without any pre-workout. Well, my pre-workout is just a coffee that I drink, but no headphones or no pre-workouts, unless a company pay me for sponsoring something. But anyway, uh, yeah, man, we gotta change the way we train sometimes. I'm doing the bro split chest on Mondays, like on Tuesday, back on Wednesday, uh, biceps on Thursday, and on Friday just shoulders. And I'm including as well some abs workout at the beginning of the workout. So, as I was telling you before, guys, it's kind of crazy how time is passing so fast. And we cannot even appreciate, some of the things that we have with us right now. So I highly suggest you guys to start appreciating the things that you guys right now. For example, your family members, your friends, or any other stuff that you guys have that you guys value a lot. So, um, I believe that the man between the age of 18 and 30 has to be focused just in himself. in order to create something meaningful for his family, for his friends, for anybody, who could probably be looking up to that person. So, one of my greatest inspiration in my life was my father, but another person was Greg Plea, all of those guys, from the all community fitness, all Greg Plea, bodybuilders like Arnold Schwarzenegger, who make a big impact, in fitness in the bodybuilding community, but also in the fitness community. And you know what is crazy? Those guys were willing to do what is required to get everything done, no matter how they feel, no matter what obstacles they encounter in their path, because they didn't back forward, they fall forward, and that's what make a champion great. Because as Arnold says in the Pumping Iron film, if you're not able to go through the pain barrier, forget about it. You're not making to be a winner, and that is true. In order to be a winner, you gotta go through the pain barrier, no matter what. You gotta be willing to sacrifice everything, and that's what is required, in today's age to achieve anything that you want. No distractions, no girlfriends, no friends with bad habits. You know what I mean? So, um, I believe that each one of those can achieve our goals in a proper time, but we gotta be completely focused. Last year in. You know what I mean? So, uh, that's what I've been doing so far. Unfortunately, I'm gonna be turning 26. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna be turning 26 this coming Thursday, and you know, I hope many things can come to my life, and I could change a lot of things as well. One of those big things that I'm working right now is this YouTube channel, which I believe I will be having a big community and people who I can support and people who can look up to me. Like, hey, I really like this guy a lot. Uh, he trains in another type of way, so that's what I appreciate. Shaking shaking hands from people that I don't know for the first time. That will be great. But the main goal is to create a meaningful impact, a meaningful impact that can change many lives. And in, if everything is resolved in the correct way, probably I'll be hitting the Mr. Olympia in the future. Nah, just kidding. Apart from that goal, but anyway, um, hey, I hope you guys are enjoying this video. By the way, thank you so much for staying here with me in this long format video. I like doing this a lot, guys, because this is I know my passion, but this is what I really like, to do, recording myself, training, and something that I really overcome is the way people see me at the gym. Sometimes with the camera, and I see a couple of guys doing the same thing, but they don't like to do it, in front of the people because they feel embarrassed about what they could think about them. I don't give a damn. I just put my camera in front of me. And that's another thing. I think I already mentioned that before in a couple of videos before, where uh, I tried to I tried to place the camera in a specific way where no one can be disrupted by it. You know what I mean? Like for example, right now I'm just doing incline flies, and um, I don't like how well I'm doing right now incline flies, and you see the camera how is they place it. It is far from everyone. It's just an angle that is gonna be recording myself, and that's it. No more than that. But you gotta be careful with that as well. You don't want to place your camera in front of the road or in front of the path of the people who are just passing. Just to use the machines. You gotta be careful with that as well. And that was most people don't understand. So yeah, I usually train the same thing without the camera, with the camera, so you guys can see. There's a third exercise, which is a chest press machine. You guys will see that I was kind of burning out already. I would say so because I don't know, man. The structure of the machine didn't. I didn't feel like the contraction or any other movement there. I was just pressing by pressing, but I have to use that machine because the other one that always use was being occupied by another person. So I use that press machine. Um, I used the other press machine, and I didn't like it, man. It was my first time doing that, but I didn't like it at all because the way I was pressing, it feels so awkward. So you guys will see me struggling with that. It's kind of funny because for some reason at the end of the workout, I don't know if they've said, I feel, I feel burning out, you know. So it's kind of crazy. Uh, I don't think I will be using that machine. So these are my main exercise, guys, for my chest right now. My main focus is the upper chest, so you guys will see me a lot of inclines. Um, First, as I was telling you guys before, was the press, press incline chest incline press, or chest incline, or press incline. Sorry about that. Will be the first one, the press incline. Um, the second one will be the incline flies. The third one will be a flat press, and the last one will be a cable flies. Will be a cable flies, and in the yeah, using the machine. You guys will see. So that's my workout right now. I was trying to add dips, but I don't know. Look at the pump. Look at the pump over there. I was just taking a look on the pump. You know what I mean? So um, another thing that I'm gonna be implementing as well is the way I flex my muscles. You know, I hear that from many bodybuilders that every time you do the set, you gotta be flexing. You know, so you can feel the muscle and you can create some striations or something like that. And it's kind of crazy because I see other bodybuilders do the same thing. So I should probably start doing the same thing as well. But yeah, this is one of my favorite exercises, incline flies, because I really feel the chest, especially the upper chest. If you are lacking your upper chest, I will suggest you this exercise. But you gotta have some professional technique. You know what I mean? You gotta be careful because you don't want to get curl your shoulders. Um, I usually arch my back a little bit on the bench, as you guys can see, but I feel the contraction at the peak of the movement. That's something completely important as well. You gotta feel the muscle. As you can see, I'm just lifting 35 pounds. It's not that much, guys. Um, I'm just putting down my ego stuff, so I'm just lifting build muscle, not to be stronger or I mean to be a power lifter. So it is about my muscle connection. One of my favorite bodybuilders, who is Lee Haney, he always mentioned that you gotta be uh, you gotta be something like annihilate. You don't have to be like killing the muscle, but you have to like feeling it, like the contraction, the movement. So I really like his physique. I think was most impressive physique of all time. Lee Haney, 8 times Mr. Olympia or something like that, and yeah, he won 8 times Mr. Olympia. So that is completely crazy. But you guys will see. I'm gonna be my last set. Don't forget to drink water a lot. I'm gonna be doing my last set with 40 pounds. I reduce the reps. That's another thing, guys. Usually when you increase the weight on barbells, almost or your machines, you gotta reduce the rep as well because it will be kind of possible to reach certain amount of reps that you were doing before with a new amount of weight. So yeah, I'm gonna be lifting 40 pounds here. Look at the way I contract my upper chest, stretching as well, and contracting once again. Stretching and contracting. That's it. Nothing crazy at all. Just pure old school stuff. Yeah, I'm still hard. My chest is sore. My chest is still sore. So it's kind of crazy, how the pumps work, especially in this exercise. But yeah, what else I can comment you guys is that another thing is that I've been uh taking a look on people where they where they're just buying stuff by buying, for example, straps, many bells, stuff like that. I should probably buy straps, in my case because I really have to. I need to be start pushing more, uh, instead of just doing nothing. But I've been seeing many people do it. I've been seeing many people buying accessories that doesn't even have a meaning. They don't even use it at all. Um, they're just hanging out with their phones, and that's it. And there is something strange in the culture right now. Everybody's addicted to the phone. I was too, but you gotta be careful because there's a waste timer. That's a waste timer. Being on the phone the whole time, that's a waste timer, guys. You guys gotta be careful with it. And please do not be afraid of disappearing for a long time because sometimes you gotta do it if you really want to achieve a goal. You gotta lock in, as many people say, in many motivational videos. But anyway, this is the exercise that I was doing. I didn't like it at all, but I'm still recording it so you guys can see that I'm not that strong. I'm still, learning techniques and the way my body feels sometimes. But that's how it is, guys. You gotta keep pushing, trying, failing, and see what works for you the most. So I really don't like this exercise a lot, especially on this machine. I don't know, it feels so weird from the structure. Some people will like it, or no, others won't. But in my case, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. It feels so weird. I was just changing the weight because for some reason, the 45 pounds feel like it was lifting two plates at the same time. So it was kind of crazy for me. And yeah, it was kind of crazy. But anyway, I apologize in advance. I'm going to drink another cup of coffee. Sorry about that. But anyway, um, yeah, man, it feels so weird sometimes using this machine. I don't know how people like it. There's a couple of guys that I know that have been using this machine instead of using another machine. But anyway, that's what we have in this gym. Can't complain. We work with what we have. And hey, man, shout out to EOS, one of the best gyms in the United States. I believe so. Because it's 24 hours open. And that's what I like the most, when a gym is completely 24 hours and you don't have to be worried about the time. So I wish I could have something back in Panama like this, but we didn't. So yeah, that's how it is, guys. No worries. Yeah, I was adjusting, the seat, changing the way. Because I don't know, I feel there was something wrong with this exercise, man. I don't know, just the way I was pressing with the movement. There it is. I don't know. I didn't feel my chest opening. I didn't feel the chest in this exercise. So that's what happened, guys. Um, yeah, I mean, thank you so much, guys, again for watching my videos, tuning in. Thank you for the people commenting. I really like that. I really like that, and it's kind of crazy how we are just growing within the community. I wish myself have 2 million, 3 million, 4 million subscribers. You know what I mean? So hey, it's never too late to have a dream. To remember that, guys, as well. So as I was telling you, um, guys, get the work done, get the work done. Start working out because that is going to help you a lot. And please do not be afraid. A lot of people are just afraid of asking how the exercise is going to be, how the movement of the exercise is executed. If you're at the gym, guys, don't be afraid to ask, man. Don't be afraid to ask because that's how you started. I remember when I started training with my brother. He knew a lot. He was much bigger than I am, much bigger than I am. And I remember my brother telling me, "Hey, you gotta do this, like this, and that." And it was asking him questions. Sometimes he admired me, but hey, he didn't matter because I came to the gym to work out and build my body and my mind as well. Because people think that you came to the gym only to build your body, but it's nothing like that. You gotta build your mind as well. Pushing through the last rep, pushing through the failure requires a lot of mental toughness as well. So uh, you gotta be doing that the whole time, guys. So please ask questions. You never know who you're gonna meet as well. So you're probably gonna meet your best friend, your future wife, your future girlfriend, whatever. But that's how it is, guys. I mean, uh, that's how it is. I mean, I really like the gym. Continue using a special tempo. Uh, start building uh, character, character in your mind, and the toughness in you to be tough. I 100% believe that the gym will make you tough for every obstacle that you will encountering in your way. So yeah, this is gonna be the last exercise, which is the flies. Uh, I don't know how to call it. There's a name, another name for it. Don't worry, I will do my own research about it, so I cannot be like a forgetful person when it comes to naming the exercises. So yeah, that's what I usually do. I like this exercise a lot because I can, contract and feel the chest, like an orange. When you squeeze it on the line, when you squeeze it, every the whole juice is just coming out like that. That's how I visualize myself, when I'm doing chest. You guys can see that I'm just squeezing the whole way, the whole time. And yeah, I mean, I usually do the 3 sets for this. I'm like, well, for every exercise, guys, I make sure I do only 3 sets, but I make sure that those 3 sets are worth it, you know. So I really like this exercise a lot. Every time I do this exercise, I visualize myself like, I don't know, when he was doing cable flies in pumping iron. I think you guys already see that one, but it's kind of cool, man. It's kind of cool. So this is one of my best exercise. Um, Tomorrow, fortunately, you guys will see my leg workout again, which is the same, but I like you guys getting some inspiration from me and hit some squats, lunges, which is the main components to grow big legs. That's what I believe. That's what helped me a lot. So if I can have big legs, you guys can have it too. I'll forget about genetics or all the stuff that people mention. Oh no, you gotta have big, you gotta have genetics to have uh, calf, quads, hamstring. And some of it is true, but you gotta work it, man. You gotta work it just to see if you have that genetics or not. Because what happens is that more people, as soon as they see that they don't have calf, they don't want to train at all because they will assume that it's part of a genetic component, which is true. But at the same time, you gotta work those. I tell myself, I don't have a big back. I'm gonna do whatever it takes or whatever is required to do to make sure that back could grow as much as I can. You know, to reach that potential limit that it was built for. Because that's all about, guys. You gotta just go through the pain and reach the potential your body could reach. Or could, could, um, yeah, could reach. Yeah. I was thinking about another one, but that's the one that came to my mind. Yeah, I mean, thank you so much, guys, again, for watching my videos. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Let me know, please, what you guys think about the new format that I'm doing, just commenting the whole video instead of using a microphone at the gym because I was using that, but as you guys know, YouTube is just getting me so much copyright, so much copyright. It's just giving me it's giving me so much copyright, about the videos, and that is something that I don't like a lot. It's because I don't want to get on strike. But anyway, I think this was my last exercises. This is my last exercise. Um, sorry, my last set and increase the weight and right after I did the last rep, I lowered the weight to make another 4 reps just to feel the muscle again, just to go through the pain barrier. Well, yeah, that's how it is. Thank you so much again, guys. Thank you so much for the support. Thank you so much for everything, for the like, for the comments. If you guys can share the video, that would be so great for me because we can reach more people. And hey, man, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. Uh, Hopefully, we can go past to the next level. If you guys are training at my gym, please let me know, and we'll probably hit a session, together. I can record and record a session together. That would be great. But anyway, that's what I usually do. Thank you so much, games, and hey, I'm gonna be uploading videos every day just to see how it goes. I'll be showing myself, having a million subscribers, but that's how it is. Thank you so much again. Um, don't forget to leave a comment. Don't forget to like the video, share the video with your friends, family, girlfriends, whatever, wherever, whatever. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I will see you guys until the next video, which is gonna be in a couple hours because we're gonna be hitting some legs work. We're gonna be hitting some legs. So whatever it takes, man, whatever it takes to be the winner, I will do it. It doesn't matter how much I will have to suffer. I will do it. So thank you so much. I will see you guys until the next video. I'm gonna look at myself. I was squeezing the whole way. But that's how it is, guys. That's how it is. Thank you so much, and please be careful out there and chase your dreams. Don't forget about it.